Good afternoon, cricket fans, and welcome to match number 2 of the 2026 edition of the Emirates D10. We've already witnessed Dubai taking on Fujairah. Dubai with a comfortable 35-run victory. Now it's over to game number 2 that will be played between Sharjah, the home team, and Emirates Blues. We have absolutely no time to lose. Let's head to the sideline for the all-important toss.
Well, toss time for match number 2 of Emirates D10 2026 Winter Edition. It's time for me to introduce you to the toss presentation party. Leading team Emirates Blues is the young dynamic gun Ahmed Tariq. On his left is the senior statesman, the leader for Sharjah, Khalid Shah. To oversee the match proceedings, it will be our honorable match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. You've got the coin, give it a flip please. Tails is the call. Heads it is. Ahmed, you won the toss. What have you decided and why?
We're going to bowl first because as we saw the first game, the wicket looks very good to bat on. So T10 game, it's a shorter format. So we'll try and restrict them under 100 and then chase it down hopefully, inshallah.
Well, new responsibility on your shoulders as a skipper. Are you going to enjoy it?
Yes, obviously I have skipped in the under 19s before as well. So I'm very excited for the challenge and looking forward to the team. It's a very good team, very balanced team. So inshallah we'll do our best and inshallah we'll try to win this.
Emirates Blues is a phenomenal side. What do you think will be a good score to restrict Sharjah?
I think we have got a very good bowling lineup, so we'll try and restrict them anything under 100 because the wicket looks very good to bat on and then inshallah trying to chase in second innings.
Thank you. Give us a good game.
Thank you.
Khalid, you've been asked to bat first. Happy with the decision?
Yeah, absolutely happy with the decision. Looking at the first game, a huge target set on the board while batting first. We'll try to we'll try to repeat something similar.
Well, we've known Khalid Shah, no lot of formats. We've seen you at the Hong Kong Sixes and recently concluded fourths at the Saudi as well. Looking forward for the shortest format in UAE.
Absolutely love playing this. We have got a lot of players for UAE as well and for the leagues around the world from these formats, playing all the shorter format like D10s and D20. And it's once again D10 and we're looking forward for that.
Tell us about the team combination, Khalid.
So we are going with 6 batters, 1 wicket-keeper batter and going with 5 proper bowlers.
Thank you. Give us a good game.
Thank you.
With the news from the sidelines, it's Team Emirates Blues who have won the toss and they've opted to bowl first.
Well, thank you very much, Riz. So there you have it. Young captain of Emirates Blues, Ahmed Tariq, winning the coin flip, and they have elected to bowl first. Certainly will be a fascinating encounter. A lot of class and quality in both camps. And you would expect the home team, pardon me, you would expect the home team to come hard, playing on their home ground. Emirates Blues will certainly fancy themselves. They did really well in the previous edition of the D10, did reach the semi-finals, and they will be looking to go all the way in this 2026 edition of the tournament. Khalid Shah himself, of course, will be leading the batting line. What a fantastic performance he gave in the D20 as Sharjah finally overcame their demons and went all the way to a D-Series title after a very, very long time. And they would like to do the double in the 10-over competition as well. But there's a long road to chart, a long way to go. Of course, this is just the opening day. 4 matches lined up for you. So plenty of thrills and spills to be expected at the home of cricket in the UAE. Well, let's take a look at the lineups. We have for Emirates Blues, of course, Ahmed Tariq leading the side. Taimur Ali is in there as well. Mohammad Shabaz Ali, Owais Ali Shah. Tanish Suri has switched over to the Blues. He will be the wicket keeper. Daniel Liaquat has switched over from Sharjah to Emirates Blues. So, wow, that's a great pickup for them. Tahir Zaman, Usaid Amin, Saurav Jhangra, a new name to look forward to. Matiullah Khan and Muhammad Aftab Alam makes up their team. And for Sharjah, of course, you've got Khalid Shah, Rais Ahmed, Mohammad Irfan, Wali Mohammed, a new name on the domestic scene. Sanjay Pahel, Keshav Sharma, Mohammad Irfan, Ibrahim Masood, the young leggy, Wasim Akram, Mohammad Nafis, watch out for him, young, exciting under 19 product. And of course, the main man, Vritti Arvind. Fantastic to see him. Once again, of course, he played a key part in Sharjah going all the way in the D20. And he will be opening up for Sharjah in the D10 as well. Expect his class and quality to shine through. And it will be his UAE teammate Matiullah Khan who will be taking the new ball for Emirates Blues. He will be beginning from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. And of course, the onus is on the Blues after winning the toss to strike early, especially if they can pick up Vritti Arvind ASAP. That will be a major dent to Sharjah's batting fortunes. Taking a look at the field setup, there is a deep point in position and a deep square leg. Umpire GB Alex, very experienced and very seasoned umpire, will be conducting affairs. Can't quite pick out who is his partner in the middle, but we'll find out soon enough. Match number 2 of the Emirates D20, as I have Shweta alongside me in the Compox. And good afternoon, welcome back.
A very, very good evening, Ahmed. It has been evening, Ahmed.
I'm not
Look at
so
the time.
sure. Maybe it's the winter, so fair enough. I can give it to you. Good evening indeed.
Of course, it is indeed a good evening. And let's see what is happening. Now we really do have the Emirates Blue versus Sharjah's match officially about to begin. The second match of the day.
Should be an exciting affair. Two high octane sides, plenty of batting firepower and quality in their bowling, and some major recruits on either side as well. So will be a fascinating game. Here we go then. Matiullah Khan bowling to Vritti Arvind. And right on the money, well defended on the front foot.
A very lovely defense, and that's actually very important. See, when a seasoned player like Vrityas actually comes to the striker's end, I think he should know what he's doing and he should have a really good strategy behind. So we have to wait and watch what really does a power play actually hold.
Oh, we certainly will see some fireworks if Vritti gets going. Remember, 2 overs of mandatory power play. Then the third one is optional for the batting side, has to be taken before the 9th over. Matiullah steaming in. Hint of width on that occasion, a hint of swing as well for Matiullah Khan.
Yes, that is indeed. So that has been a dot, and with another dot, and that's like 2 consecutive dots. What a nice over.
Excellent start for the Blues. Yeah, if you can get those dot deliveries in the power play, that's like gold dust. Only 60 balls per side, remember? So it's a very, very precious resource. Trying to force the issue. Bottom edge just ballooning over the keeper. Young Tanisuri could not get a glove on it, and Britya and Sharjah are underway.
Of course. Now we'll have to see what Mati is actually about to do. See, for sure, he has great variations, and I think he is actually starting off really slow, and probably he will change to mid and then go to slow. I am really looking forward for the variations that this fast bowler really holds.
Variations is the name of the game, absolutely. It's all about survival mode for a bowler in the 60 ball format. It's very difficult to achieve outstanding bowling figures of 3 wickets or 4 wickets. So it's all about the economy rate.
Yes.
Good looking push by Nafis. Running with the shot, and both Sharjah openers, it's a young opening pair, are underway.
It really is a slow start indeed. I'm not too sure, but we are really too soon to speak. We have to really wait how the power play unfolds itself.
So far. Matiullah has been absolutely spot on, bowling good areas. He's found the right length, I feel, for this wicket. Just about that 6 meter length. Not too full, not too short. He's making the batters play at every delivery. That's what you want. Get your bowler into the game. Nicely glided and decent stop at backward point after Awalam. Usually a wicket keeper by trade, but he's settled into that backward point position.
Oh, is it? And I really think Vritya Aravind has really got a bit rusty. What do you say, Ahmed?
And he's coming off a bit of a break after the ILT20, where he was part of the winning Desert Vipers squad. He certainly played his role in them going all the way. So yeah, maybe at this level would take a couple of games just to get your match sharpness, get your eye in. Time will tell. Trying to charge down the ground is young Nafis. That's a superb over from Matiullah Khan. And only 3 runs off it. 3 for no loss are Sharjah. He's young kid, he's just 16, 17, but he's good. So it's going to be Tahir Zaman, another young, exciting right arm quick bowler, new to the domestic scene. He's just been around for maybe 6 to 8 months, but he's already done really well at the D series level. Has the ability to swing the ball, land that Yorker, and exciting player. Another one who was part of the Sharjah setup in the D20, getting an opportunity for Emirates Blues at the D10, steaming into Vritya Aravind. Oh, immediately looking to go out with the paddle. Couldn't quite connect, waiting for the umpire signal. And it's given as byes, so it's not a wide.
And that embarks the second over's first ball of Tahir.
Needs to make sure he maintains that pressure on the Sharjah top order that was built up by Matiullah.
And I really think the batting team has to play their shots in the power play.
Yeah, most certainly. Precious resource, cramping him for room.
They really are the top order batsmen. They have so much talent and skill in them. It's just a matter of time. And once they have gained momentum, I think it should be a piece of cake.
Yeah, very true. But I would give a lot of credit to the Emirates Blues bowling so far. Tahir and Matiullah have been absolutely spot on.
Of course, that goes without saying. They are brilliant to the core.
So Vritya, 2 of 5, has been a bit sedate. Good looking push, but can't get it past extra cover. And he's more of a stroke player, likes to play the ball on merit. This is more a format of the biffers and the bashers, isn't it?
Of course, it does take time and skills to master this art. And that has been a very nice over for Tahir. And I really like the fielding. It's super tight and they are crisp and there's no misfielding that's happening.
Yeah, need to be on your toes, on your A game. Right in the block hole, excellent Yorker coming in from Tahir Zaman. That's his go-to delivery when he's looking for a wicket, and that was very well executed.
Of course. And with that, we really have a few more deliveries from Tahir's end.
Yeah, the power play session has been truly for the bowling side. And I'm not sure Khalid Shah would be willing to take the power play over number 3 with this pair in the middle.
As of now, it really feels one-sided.
Firm drive, hitting from the crease is Nafis. And that's straight as an arrow for 4.
Of course, I spoke too early. Nafis, wow, that was your first boundary. And with that becomes the first boundary for the team in itself.
Just slightly over pitching there, Tahir Zaman. And it was pace on. That will give young Nafis a lot of confidence. He's a very, very skillful lad. UAE under 16. But I've been seeing him for a fair while, even before that. Precocious talent when he was just 12, 13 years of age. Getting a major platform to perform. Chopped away square of the wicket. And, oh, it's gone through. Make that back-to-back fours.
Lucky Nafis it is. Of course, when a person is super skilled at a very young age, it really is shown both on and off field. That completes the second over of the second match of the day.
Medium pace. But I'm not sure he will bowl today with such a senior team. Let's see.
I know, right? All our seniors are very senior people. Older people also.
So left arm spin coming into the game, and as we expected, the power play option has not been taken. OS Ali Shah will be chopped away by Britya. Deep cover in position. They'll push for two. That's excellent running between the wickets. If you can't find the boundary, Shweta, then hard running between the wickets is the name of the game.
Of course, and running between the wickets is really crucial, and even every run matters, and it's just the beginning. So every run matters and counts.
What is the boundary option that Britya Arvind is thinking about? Maybe step out of the crease, maybe the ramp or the reverse. Or you can go over extra cover, but hit it a bit too square on that occasion. Got away with that one.
Lucky Vritya it is actually, because it was one bounce and it was topped at the boundary. It's better than a misfield, of course.
Excellent bowling so far from the Blues. 7.3 current run rate is not taking Sharjah anywhere. They need to get going right here, right now. Flicked and an excellent stop at fine leg. That ball was travelling.
Emirates Blue really seems happy about this stop.
I think it might have burst out of his fingers and hit him on the kneecap there. That fine leg fielder just struggling a bit. Would be difficult or harsh to call that a catch, but he made a great stop.
Oh boy, I hope he's all right. And it really does matter. And every injury would actually help you to play safer and to judge the ball even better.
Dr. Kiran was on red alert, but seems to have remained seated. Seems to be okay. Vritya, 6 of 9. Rare to see him struggle like this. And this time he connects.
Beautiful!
Lofted shot over extra cover for 6.
Wow, that was amazing. I think Vritya is this person who actually wants to either hit sixes or nothing. Like, he really knows his game inside out, and he really was actually probably the underdog, or we never know.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous shot. So difficult technically as well. Inside out over extra cover with the ball turning away. Never easy. And that's what I like about him. He's always willing to use his feet against the spinners.
And spinners, of course, the ball deviates a lot. And it is his quick judgment that actually caused him the first maximum.
Getting that innings moving now. Current run rate of almost 9. Oh, top edge. Didn't know much about it. Mohammad Nafis. A streaky boundary and makes that a big over for Sharjah.
Of course, the umpire has confirmed the same, and that marks the first boundary of this very over. 29 for 0 loss. Just one time we'll put it and then we'll switch it off. I just want a picture with all. Keep it on. In the car, it's fine. आपको चाहिए तो ठीक है. No, 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 I'll do it. Oh, how can I do it? Sure thing, of course. How can I?
So finally some momentum coming in to the Sharjah batting effort. And now they've taken the floating power play. So interesting move being made here by Khalid Shah. And it's going to be the very experienced Mohammad Shahbaz Ali coming on to bowl. Another player who regularly represents Sharjah in the D series. So he's been recruited by Emirates Blues. So plenty of turnover in the off season. Will be bowling to Vritti Arvind, who's just teed off in the previous over. 13 off 11 now. There is protection in the deep. And they will push for 2. Great running once again. Lively pair between the 22 yards.
Great running between the wickets for sure. Vritya and Mohammad Nafiz in partnership. Great, lovely partnership. And they are really catching momentum.
Yeah, they took a bit of time to get settled in. That's usually the case with young batters. They can't really strike the ball big right from ball 1. But now they're looking relaxed, accustomed to the conditions. Sliced away again. That's been a busy area already. Beautifully timed by Britya though.
Yes, yes, indeed. This has been the third over and third ball yet to come.
Not an easy bowler to get on top of Shahbaz Ali. Been on the UAE domestic scene for many, many years and been an outstanding performer right throughout. And it will be a test for young Nafis, who's looking good. 15 off 7. But he's a difficult bowler to face. Slower bumper bowled into the pitch. And they'll sneak a single. Great opportunism shown by Vritti Arvind.
They are such great risk takers. Not only Vritya alone, Nafiz and Vritya. Oh my lord, wow, what a partnership. And I really think they have great communication, both on and off field.
Yeah, he did well to respond to Vritya's call. He was unsighted. Usually when you're beaten as a batter, you're perhaps lost a bit in your own world, planning for your next shot or thinking what the bowler will come up with next. But he responded quickly. And that's what you want to see. Sliced away again. But the boundaries are not quite coming through for Sharjah at the moment.
Because Emirates Blue is really, really stopping them. And that's a good field setup overall.
Yeah, very experienced bowling team as well. The likes of Matiullah has represented the UAE. Tahir Zaman, he's got that firepower. Shahbaz Ali gives you that third seamer option. Usaid Amin is a very good off-spin bowler as well. Expect him to come on shortly as well. Owais Ali Shah, another good left-arm spinner we saw in the previous over. So they've certainly got the bases covered in terms of bowling options. And batting will be led by the young, exciting Ahmed Tariq. Very, very fine player. Now pace on and 2 full on that occasion.
Of course. A great partnership to witness. And with that, I think the fourth over comes to an end, is it?
Just one delivery remaining. But
Oh.
I think Khalid Shah might be pondering or thinking we might need to retire out one of these batters, if I'm brutally honest, if they want to get a score of around 110, 120. Current progress will leave them with a score that is certainly below par for my liking. Time will tell. Squeezed away behind point once again. And they'll pick up 2. So it's a very tidy over from Shahbaz Ali in the end. Only 6 off it. 36 for no loss at Sharjah.
With that begins the 5th over.
Yeah, Wes Ali Shah. First over, he was slightly unlucky to concede a few runs. Well, that was just drifting down leg. Bhrithia trying to be creative with the stroke play. And that's just a sign of frustration, isn't it?
Of course, sometimes frustrations and all these things, cricket can be a mind game at times.
This time he goes behind fine, up and over, and will find the fence. Poor delivery from Oais, and duly punished.
What a stunning boundary, Vrithya Aravind, on the striker's end.
Just whipped it away, got underneath the ball, and clearing that short fine fielder. Always going to get runs in that region. And if it works for you before, this is the top edge. Just beyond him. Great effort by the fielder. Was circling underneath the ball, Matiullah. But it was always drifting away from him, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, indeed. But a great efforts by the fielding team too.
Just a bit top edgy on that occasion. Didn't get enough bat on it. Even though there were two fielders. And straight to the short third fielder. One shot too many from Vrithya Aravind. And Oais Ali Shah gets his man.
Vrithya really has to go off the field.
Just slicing it in the air. Simple catch. And Oais Ali Shah is pumped. And why not? You've got a big fish, a big gun has fallen for Sharjah.
He really did play the power play though. 23 runs scored, and that's a good score.
So, departing for 23, it's 42 for 1. So, in comes the skipper, Khalid Shah. At the number 3 position, side is just slightly behind the 8 ball at the moment. 9 runs per over is the current run rate. He will certainly look to get things going here, propel them towards that 110, 115 sort of score. But time is not on his side for sure. Flat batted straight and only a single. Oais Ali Shah, it's been a good comeback over.
Yes, of course. And with that, I think we are finished with the power plays and the overs are really beginning.
Absolutely. They chose to take it with the previous opening pair. Didn't quite work out. Nafis taking a risk there. And that could have been another catch to short third. In the end, a tidy spell from Oais Ali Shah comes to an end. 1 for 22 on the game. It's 43 for 1. Sharjah at the halfway stage.
Your good name is Rizwan. Okay, Rizwan, really, can you do me?
No, my bad name is also Rizwan.
I'm so sorry. That's still was the memory.
that was.
Your name is Rizwan. I just forgot the thing. Yeah, ऐसे करना है ना. Yeah, आपका phone नीचे. Take your phone and put it like this, so I can take both of us. Wow, you are the one who taught me. Please eat it. Thank you.
Five overs gone, 43 for 1. Just a polite inquiry from Khalid Shah, not happy with that decision. That was drifting down the leg side. Just out at the crease, some changes made to the batting lineup. Yeah, straight away. Not happy with the decision provided. Tahir Zaman into his second over. That is ballooned up in the air. Fielder trying to settle under it. And a catch has been taken. He had to steam in for at least 10 to 15 meters, and Oais Ali Shah yet again Cool as cucumber picks up a big scalp.
Yes, 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 Rizwan. Oh my boy. Look at this. Oh boy, like, what is this? 2 down, 43 runs, and Khalid goes just for a single, but consumed 3 whole deliveries.
You're clearly under pressure. One such batter who likes to open the innings. They've made some changes. It was in the slot, didn't quite come right of the meat of the bat. It went miles up in the air. And a bit of a juggle from Awais. And in the end, he picks it up. Remember, Awais was part of Sharjah earlier on. As Khalid Shaw checks out, Sanjay Pahal, the big man, checks in. Was part of Desert Vipers of the recently concluded ILT20. Didn't get many games to perform, but was part of the squad. Has been a great experience for this gentleman, Sanjay Pahal, and now he will certainly have responsibility on his shoulders with the bat.
And Sanjay Pahal is such a person. Apart from the bat, he's such a good bowling all-rounder as well.
Oh, absolutely. Does create that impact with the ball as well as with the bat. Has played close to 36 Ranji matches back home in India. And he certainly packs a punch. When he gets going, it will be really difficult for the bowlers to stop him. Straight away gets into action. Awais Ali Shah has been kept busy. Couple of runs added to the tally. Well, I tell you what, opting to bowl first, I reckon it was a good decision taken by Ahmad Tariq given the kind of surface it is. It's a beautiful wicket to bat on. Yeah, we do not see any element of dew as yet. As the evening progresses, you can tend to see the dew factor coming in play. It will be even Stevens when it comes to the wicket aspect of it. And with the kind of batting lineup Emirates Blues also possesses, they will give themselves a chance. Another half tracker falls. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. A couple of bounces away, she goes for a boundary.
Of course, it does become the first boundary of the over for Tahir.
Yeah, as easy as you like. Didn't quite middle it. It's the muscular power of Sanjay Pahal. He always tends to be in action. Anything in his slot, you can expect some monstrous maximums from his blade.
Uh-huh. And what has made you come to this conclusion?
He certainly packs a punch. No wonder why he's been a part of the Desert Vipers. Didn't quite time it on that occasion. Straight down the ground. And just a single there.
Yes, just a single when the over is about to end for Tahir.
It's all about getting a couple of good overs from here on. I would still say they still will look to go past that 100-run mark. That will give them that psychological advantage as a batting unit.
See, 100 plus is a bare minimum. I'm very sure that actually they can go up to 130, 140. What say?
Trying for the reverse, the ram shot, was completely perplexed with a beautiful pitch of a delivery from Tahir Zaman. Mohammad Nafis in the end just trying to just avoid that, and in the process we come to the end of over number 6, 50 for 2. Dania Liaquat, another brilliant bowling all-rounder, has been given the responsibility. Over number 7, I tell you what, he's another class performer. Cool as cucumber, was part of Sharjah in the previous D series, now with Emirates Blues. Oh, look at that shot, look at that connection. Sanjay Pahal into his elements.
Wow, that's really amazing for Sanjay. A very good start. And just for 4 deliveries, he has attained 13 runs. What a good start.
And look at that connection. Coming right off the middle of the bat. And this is what I like about Sanjay Pahal. Into his hitting arc, he will not spare you. Daniel Liaquat will have to wear his thinking cap on and produce something special. Failing which, this is much better. That subtle change in pace, the variation that he brings to the table is quite impressive.
Of course, it is impressive. At the end of the day, this is Shweta and Rizwan at being live and Nafiz at the strike.
That was a long hop. But the good thing about that particular delivery was he darted in. He didn't really give any room whatsoever. There was a quicker one and spun a bit towards the right hander. Brilliant delivery from Daniel Liaquat. Trying to sweep across the line on that occasion. Just a single. He's done well after being hammered for a maximum of the first delivery. He's come back strongly. This tough lad, Sanjay Paul.
And Daniel's over is about to end with his last delivery.
Yeah, it's again that change in pace, giving that long hop. Nafiz was expecting it to come a bit quicker onto him.
Why do I think Nafiz has been really tired? He at the last ball, he just swayed it without much intention. And now it is Sanjay at the strike for the last ball.
Yeah, darted in on that occasion. The ball will find the fence. It has been an expensive over. A small little partnership under construction. And Sanjay Pahal flagged it for a good-looking boundary. That will bring us to the end of over number 764 for 2.
The new batters have come. Wait, sorry. A new over it is.
Well, there you go. I reckon they have made that change. They made that call. They made that difficult call to retire out Nafiz. In comes Mohammad Irfan, another UAE cap player, has been deputed with the responsibility at number 5. Well, rightly so, with the game changing in, especially when you're talking about the strategies, especially when you're trying to get close to a decent total and you're not getting those runs off the surface of the batter, you might as well get in your batter, your ace batter. Mohammad Irfan will have a role to play. Another 3 overs left. They will look past to go that 100-run mark. Shehbaz into action. And look at that shot from Mohammad Irfan straight away. Finds the fence.
A beautiful shot indeed, Mohammad Irfan it is. And that was just the first ball of Shehbaz's over.
Just nicely carved away using the pace on offer. All he had to do was clear that backward point region, and he's done that to perfection. Just that first delivery that he's faced. This is what he does pack a punch, Mohammad Irfan.
The next ball of Shehbaz it is.
A beautiful delivery. Missed everything on that occasion. Going through the gate, it has completely perplexed Shehbaz. I beg your pardon, Mohammad Irfan on that occasion.
And that's a dot for the bowler.
Yeah, a dot delivery in the shortest format of the game is considered as a gold dust. And why not? Shehbaz mixing it up really well. He was not available in the previous edition of the D series. He's been picked up by Emirates Blues and is delivering today. Look at that delivery. Well, this is exactly what I talk about. It's the variations that you bring to the table. The first one went for a boundary. It was close to 110, 115 knots. The second delivery gone through the gate. And that changer, that off-face delivery from Shehbaz, this is the experience of the season campaigner Shehbaz.
Variations it is. See, a batsman might be expecting the ball a certain way, but when a bowler actually uses variation, he actually plays with the batsman's mind, and Cricket is all about a mind game.
Well, I love this contest. I'm enjoying this. Shehbaz Ali, well, he takes things seriously after being hammered for a maximum. Look at those deliveries that he's produced. 2 dot deliveries, then that single. No wonder why he's considered one of the top-notch bowlers in the UAE domestic circuit. Tanish Suri, brother of Udish Suri, doing the glove work. Udish Suri was part of the ACC Men's Premier Cup campaign, where UAE won the championship in 2025 towards the end of the year. Sanjay Pahal, 19 of 7.
What an over for the bowling team. Emirates Blue is really, really great at what it does.
Straight down the ground. Will find the fence. Well, it's the speed of the blade and it's that connecting point, getting right of the meat of the bat. Sanjay Pahal.
Okay, I'm listening now, and now officially the tables have turned. Wow, that was a great boundary. Oh boy, that was amazing.
He's just getting into his elements. Known to be destructive, Sanjay Pahal hails from Haryana. Back home in India, has played decent amount of Ranji Trophy matches. He's considered as a match winner, and you can see the impact straight away that he's produced. This time he goes towards the extra cover region. He will find the fence. Sanjay Pahal is on a roll.
And Sanjay has been really consistent in what he does the best. 4 and a 4. Wow, 4s at 2 times. And it is 77 for 8 overs.
Just in that reconstruction phase of the batters of Sharjah, 77 for 3. Usaid Amin has been introduced into the attack from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Just trying to go towards the deep mid wicket, just didn't quite time it. This will be a test of time for Usaid Amin. He's up against a quality power hitter, Sanjay Pahal.
Yes, in partnership with Mohammad Irfan. Of course, this has marked his first overs, first delivery.
Well, he's been phenomenal in the D20 series that was concluded in October. Usaid Amin hails from Karachi, misses everything. That was a good delivery. Just didn't get his willow on time. Usaid Amin, another prolific all-rounder, can contribute with the ball as well as with the bat. This will be interesting contest. Watch out for the pyrotechnics on display here from the blade of Sanjay Pahal. Hammered straight down the ground. Fielder in place. It'll just be a single, and Usaid Amin will be much relieved.
Of course, it's very important for a bowler also to maintain certain amount of consistency, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. When you're playing in the shortest format, you've got to bring your A game. You've got to play out of your skin. Gives himself a bit of room, and rightly so. Usaid Amin darting in, but the ball will find the fence. Soccer's skills on display, just could not save that boundary.
The umpire has confirmed the same. Wow, he tried. The fielders did try actually, but the ball really found its way to the borders.
Well, he's considered as a master of finding gaps, Mohammad Irfan, and rightly so. Yet again, bisecting those two fielders. Another lower full toss in operation. I tell you what, he's done exceptionally well in this over. He's apart from that one single boundary, he's kept runs at bay.
Yes, 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 indeed. And there has been a very good partnership also. I think both these players are great batsmen. And now it's Sanjay Pahel at the strike.
There you go. We're waiting for the ammunition to be released, and the ammunition has been released. He did everything right till that particular delivery, and that one was provided in the slot, and it's been hammered for a maximum.
Wow, what a finish for this over. And that has been 90 for 3.
Yeah, that's fine. My money has been full, that's why I'm not able to. So how many followers do you have on Insta? Right, then the final over of the innings, 90 for 3 is what they've managed to score. Matiullah has been deputed with the responsibility to bowl the death over up against Mohammad Irfan.
Let's see.
Lower full toss, that's a good delivery from Matiullah. Is known for his fitness, absolutely brilliant, quite agile in the field. And he will certainly have a role to play up against this destructive batter Sanjay Pahel.
In partnership with Mohammad Irfan. Death overs it is, and this is when they really need to score and change the tables.
But I think they've done a very good job so far after that slow and sedate start from the opening batters of Sharjah. The damage control has been brilliant, 34 of 12. Changes in the field happening at the moment.
Yes,
Sanjay
yes.
Pahel peppers the onside boundaries. There's a lot of real estate on offer, especially towards the deep square leg region and the long leg region. Matiullah will have to be spot on with his line and length. Much better. He's got protection in place. Goes with a wide Yorker. And the call is for 2. There could be an opportunity for a run out. A delayed and a laboured throw will fetch them a couple of runs quite comfortably.
A really good run between the wickets. And see, this is the death over. They have wickets to lose also. Doesn't matter. Death over it is.
Yeah, it's all about your fitness. Although it's the shortest format of the game, every single run counts. Your athleticism comes to question, your agility, your running between the wickets, everything matters. Well, I like the approach. The idea is very simple. He's got a packed offside field and he's trying to bowl the wideish off stump line. And I think that's the right approach, and given he's a UAE cap player, has got tons of experience with him, has been part of the ILT20 campaign as well, Matiullah, and they've shared the dressing room together alongside Sanjay Pahel. So he certainly will have a role to play and has done so far exceptionally well.
Of course he has. Have you ever thought about him trying variations?
Good delivery. Polite inquiry and the finger goes up. There was a delayed appeal from Matiullah Khan, and in the end, a soft dismissal to get the better of Mohammad Irfan. You spoke about the variation, and that's exactly what it is. Coming up with a slower bumper, and he finds the wicket.
Wow, wow, wow. This is actual death overs, and Sharjah has lost a player. Let's see who is the next batsman.
.94 for 4. In comes Rais Ahmed, another destructive batter. Well, they've got the bat deep, I tell you, the team Sharjah, and they just, I'm just a bit perplexed. What will be the strategy going at, as they have so much of batting in their lineup? Rais Ahmed up against Matiullah. Good delivery. The call was made for the single to be taken, and a shy at the stumps. Matiullah thinks he's got Rais, but this will be referred to the third umpire.
Now it is the third umpire's call.
I think he's okay there. He seems to be all right.
Yes. Yes, of course. It seems to be all right, and that wicket isn't taken. Really good call.
Yeah, was part of the ILT20
A
campaign.
bit
Just played
too
one
risky.
game. Rais Ahmed. He does pack a punch, but now it's at the onus of Sanjay. Can he pick up a maximum just to get them to the triple figure mark? Beautiful delivery, diligently executed. And that will bring us to the end of the innings. Just a single of the final delivery. That was a brilliant over from Matiullah Khan.
With that, our first innings has officially concluded for the match Sharjah versus Emirates Blue. 96 out of 4 loss. Let's wait how the bowling team, Emirates Blue, plays its game.
You're opting to bowl first. I think the bowlers have done a pretty decent job for Team Emirates Blues. 96 for the loss of 4 wickets should be a straightforward chase given the kind of batting depth even Emirates Blues possesses.
It's an easy score to chase for sure.
Yeah, talking about the batting card, was looking off colour today. Ritya Arvind was trying some innovation, trying to find some cheeky shots. 23 of 18 for him. Nafiz was retired out 19 of 14. Then came the big man Sanjay Pahal scoring 38 of 15 deliveries. Mohammad Irfan contributing 11 of 9. 3 extras. Clinical bowling performance from Team Emirates Blues.
With a run rate of 9.60 and just 3 extras. And here comes the bowling card with Matiullah Khan of an economy of 4.50, Tahir a good economy of 8.50, Awas one of the higher economies of 11, Shabaz Ali 9, and Daniel being the highest amongst all the bowlers, 14, and Usaid followed by 13.
Yeah, clearly the pick of the bowlers was Matiullah Khan, 1 for 9, just giving away 9 runs. Tahir Zaman was brilliant, 1 for 17. And I'm happy with the extras as well. 3 are acceptable in this shortest format of the game.
Yes, indeed. 3 is really much acceptable.
Having a
and
look at the
decent.
highlights package for you who have missed the live action. It was Sharjah who were put to bat first. Nafiz and Ritya Arvind were the 2 opening batters. They found some streaky boundaries initially. The bowlers kept them at bay. Then that was the first wicket of Ritya Arvind. Awais Ali Shah, look at that excitement. Then that one went miles up in the air. Khalid Shah trying to be aggressive right from ball 1, picking up a wicket there. And then the runs continued when Sanjay Pahal came out to the centre, getting runs to all corners of the park. If you look at the run map of him, a lot of runs have been scored, especially towards the onside. Well, he was the batter who could do the damage control, just ensuring the team got to a respectable total.
Yes, it has indeed been a respectable total. And with that, the first innings of the second match of the day concludes. And this is me, Shweta and Rizwan, after short break.
Yeah, we'll dive into a short break, and on the other side of the break, we'll have the matches for you.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the 2026 Emirates D10. Match number 2 in progress between Emirates Blues and Sharjah. And Emirates Blues, after winning the toss and electing to bowl first, have done really well to restrict Sharjah to a score of 96 in their allotted 10 overs. It was only Sanjay Pahal with the late fireworks that took Sharjah to a decent-ish score with a quick-fire 38 off 15. In terms of the Blues bowling, 1 wicket apiece for Matiullah Khan, Tahir Zaman and OS Ali Shah, but all round as a unit, apart from Dania Liaquat, everybody did a very fair job. So now it's over to the Emirates Blues batters to chase down this par score, or below par score to be quite honest. Mohammad Rizwan or Rahman alongside me in the com box. Good evening and a very warm welcome.
Good evening, Ahmed. Well, opting to bowl first. Initially, I thought when we had Dubai scoring 135, probably they would go with the flow of batting first. And I think it was a wise decision. And they have managed to restrict the top batters at bay initially, not giving away any room whatsoever. Especially Ritya slightly struggled initially. But thanks to heroics of Sanjay Pal, they managed to bounce back into the game and got their team to a respectable total of 96.
So it's going to be Tanish Suri and Ahmed Tariq, very young and very talented opening pair for Emirates Blues. Both have been capped by the UAE. Ahmed Tariq was part of the UAE team in the ACC Men's Rising Stars trophy that was played in Qatar. Didn't get any big significant scores, but he is a bundle of talent, let me tell you. I'm sure with our viewers who are watching the UAE D series very closely, they've seen the class and quality of this young lad.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen him, how destructive he could be, especially in the power play. Yeah, was part of the, as you rightly mentioned, one decision which didn't go in his favor. Unfortunate for him, well, especially when you're trying to make your debut on the international podium, and such things do happen. And I'm pretty much optimistic. He packs a punch. He can definitely bounce back strongly.
And wonderful to see that Emirates Blues have put him in a leadership role, pegged him as one for the future.
Yeah, I was having a chat with the coach, Niall. The idea, the vision, and the modus operandi is very simple. Try to give as much as opportunity to the youngsters.
Wasim Akram, very famous name, very talented bowler, will be taking the new ball left arm fast for Sharjah. He certainly has that knack of striking early in the power play. Was part of the Sharjah Warriors in the DP World ILT20 as well earlier this season. Oh, what a delivery, just kicking off the surface and leaving Tanish Suri all ends beaten.
Yeah, known to bowl in the power play, Wasim Akram has been appreciated by living legends of the game, Harbhajan Singh. He did appreciate the way he's actually developed Wasim Akram, and straight away into action, getting that nib of the surface. Look at the delivery, beautiful, right on the money.
Yeah, just the floodlights taking over here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Maybe we'll get some assistance for the new ball. It's that late dusk time of the evening. He goes up and over point. Tanish Suri with the flashing blade.
Well, it doesn't matter to Tanish Suri. Gives himself a bit of room. There was pace on offer, and he fabricated that shot to perfection. Beautiful shot in execution over the backward point region for a boundary.
Truly said like an engineer at heart, fabricated. Love the way Rizwan or Rahman utilizes that expression. And truly, that's a wonderful shot. Very productive in the power play if you can get it over that point region. And I'm sure Tanish Suri will not back down from the challenge. Better delivery, a lot closer to Tanish Suri.
Yeah, he has massive appetite for runs. Unfortunately, has been off color in the recently concluded D series. He's done a lot of groundwork behind the scenes alongside his brother Udish Suri. So he definitely wants to make a mark for himself, and I'm optimistic he does have that caliber to generate those runs in the power play.
Yeah, it's not an easy format to play in for the young batters. When the pressure is on, they don't quite have that big six hitting ability developed. He goes slicing again, and it goes all the way. Stunning shot from Tanish Suri.
timing of that shot. He didn't try to hit it too hard, using that pace on offer and diligently executed in the process.
Wonderful wrist work to just carve that ball towards the deep third region. And he's smartly targeting the shorter boundary towards the offside. So Wasim Akram has been taken for a ride here. Whenever he's gone too full, Tanis Suri has carted him for runs. And typical fast bowler's response, and does well to get underneath it.
Yeah, good comeback from Wasim Akram. I like the approach of the youngsters. They love to play the fearless cricket, and it's that format, it's the template that you've got to design. Try to be as aggressive as possible, and I think they've got off to a decent start.
Well, the UAE have yet to announce their squad for the upcoming T20 World Cup. Of course, the likes of Ritti Arvind, Tanis Suri, Ahmed Tariq will all be contending for a spot in the final 15. Is that one bouncer too many? The umpire says it's A-OK. So a good first over for the Blues. 10 on board.
She's too excited, bro. You should be Atik Nizam's sister. Atik Nizam ke baare mein. We have a friend who's a commentator. I'll tell you.
So it's going to be a new name emerging on the D series, Wali Muhammad. I've not seen much of him earlier, but looks to be a big strapping fast bowler. Maybe from the northern areas of Pakistan, I'm guessing from his name. Exciting. You know, Sharjah always uncovers these hidden gems. So let's see if Wali can get going here in the D10. Good start and good looking drive from Ahmed Tariq as well.
If Ahmed Khwaja has not noticed the bowler, it's quite and pretty obvious. None of us in the comm box would actually know about him. And as you rightly mentioned, we've always seen Sharjah giving cap to some uncapped players. And I think, as you rightly mentioned, probably, I don't know if it's the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, which area he belongs to, but looks like a tall, lanky, fast bowler.
Yeah, well built. Let's see if he has that heat to go alongside it. Oh, Ahmed Tariq goes high. And will it clear the mid-on? No, it will not. Simple catch. And Wali Muhammad takes 2 deliveries to strike on his D10 debut.
What an impact he's made straight away in the power play. Ibrahim Masood makes absolutely no mistake. It went miles up in the air. His eyes were glued to the ball. And in the end, he's made that catch look so easy.
Yeah, very loose shot to say the least from Ahmed Tariq. A massive opportunity to open. It wasn't a spectacular delivery, just banged in. Was looking to be aggressive, coming down the track, got big on him. And that is straightforward. No mistakes made. And Sharjah needed that early wicket to get them going in the defense of the score. Ahmed Tariq disappoints. It's 10 for 1. So it's going to be Muhammad Aftab Alam coming in at number 3. Technically sound. He's a good option to have at that number 3, number 4 position.
I just wonder, would you want to have a batter with that see ball, hit ball concept, or would you want to have a technically strong batter walking in that number 3 in the shortest format of the game? Does pack a punch, Aftab? Could be a casualty if it was a direct hit. Or is it? We'll have to wait for the umpire's call.
Well, Tanis Suri, direct hits are always close. Great fielding of his own bowling from Wali. Umpire Ali Kamran looks relatively satisfied, but he certainly was taking a risk on that occasion. A nervous start here for the Blues.
Those runs in the first over. This over has been brilliant from Wali. Just letting the ball do the talking.
Always on the offensive is Khalid Shah. Slow delivery and straight to the fielder. Wali Muhammad strikes gold twice in the over.
Well, this is a brilliant start for the debutant Wali. Another good delivery and straight into the hands of Ibrahim Masood. Nothing wrong with the shot. It just could not clear that inner circle and straight to Ibrahim.
Well. This match is well and truly alive. Sharjah fighting hard against the Blues. A second ball duck for Aftab Alam. And it's 10 for 2. Well, a fearsome striker of the ball, Dania Liaquat, coming in at number 4. And look at that overs timeline. 0 wicket, 0 wicket. Wali Muhammad on his D10 debut is capturing the headlines and really putting Emirates Blues on the back foot here. It's a very straightforward target of 97, but it's looking a long way away at the moment, thanks to the firepower that Sharjah can boast of. Taking a look at the field, deep square leg, deep point in position for Liaquat. Firm drive, excellent fielding, but they will pick up a single.
The ball has been travelling to Ibrahim Masood. This is a brilliant start on debut from Wali Muhammad. Just given away that one run so far. And Khalid Shah leading the pack, getting his debutant in action. Has been brilliant so far.
And Khalid Shah is a very good captain of fast bowlers. He gives them that freedom to attack. He always goes fast bowler heavy. We've seen throughout the DC, these Sharjah have a rich history of having the top bowling lineups. This could be another one just in front of the mid-off. Tanish Suri had his heart in his mouth there. Lucky escape. But what a superb over from a brand new discovery in the D10. It's 12 for 2. Well, this match has well and truly come alive. Anytime that required run rate balloons above 10 runs per over, it can be tricky in a run chase. Wasim Akram, can he build on that pressure being created by Wali Muhammad? They have kept the floating power play over in their back pocket for now. Interesting choice. Let's see if it pays off. Long on mid-wicket square leg in position. For Tanish Suri, a deep cover as well. He goes big and will clear once more. Tanish Suri dealing in maximums.
Well, that was a really good hit from Tanish Suri. Yet again giving himself a bit of room, using that pace on offer, carved over the back foot point region for a maximum. And he makes it look so easy, Tanish Suri.
Of the 17 he's scored, 16 have come exactly in that range from deep third to point. And he is really enjoying playing Wasim Akram at the moment. And is that a catch put down? Is that an opportunity lost?
Well, I think it is. Exasperating for the bowler. That should have been taken by Irfan. It'll be interesting to watch that replay one more time. Trying the ram shot. That should have been taken. He's made a mess of it.
It hit the back of the bat from Tanis Suri. And Mohammad Irfan, usually safe as houses, star all-rounder for the UAE and for Sharjah, has put down an absolute sitter. How costly will that prove to be, Riz?
Well, time will tell. At the moment, going at about 200 strike rate, Tanis Suri. That was an important wicket. That should have been taken.
So Dania Liaquat, left-hander, looking to get going as well. Interesting angle that Wasim Akram is creating, coming around the wicket, trying to slide the ball across the left-hander. Good running between the wickets.
Tanis was late to respond. Has got to be mindful. They've already lost 2 wickets. They cannot afford to have another casualty here. Dania Liaquat, brilliant, quick runner between the wickets. It's been an expensive over. There was an opportunity provided. Didn't quite utilize that.
Yeah, maybe just lost in his own thoughts after that drop catch. A top edge, balloons over third. Well, that's the way Dania Liaquat operates.
It doesn't matter how they come. As long as the runs are flowing, that's exactly what matters for Team Emirates Blues. Streaky, but they will certainly accept it.
Yeah, it's a very negative angle that Wasim Akram is bowling here. It's a defensive one. And you know Dania Liaquat, anything on middle and leg is going to swing hard. The luck favouring the Blues. And he's letting the game drift away after Wali Muhammad did so well to get them back into the contest. Another change in the field. The long leg comes in. The third will drop deep. But the damage has been done. This is going to be close. Maybe just pitching outside. Or is it an inside edge? No, it's a leg by, so just pitching.
That's exactly what I meant. It was pitching outside leg. It'll certainly be interesting to have a look at that replay. Yeah, definitely pitching outside leg.
And that's what I mentioned about being a negative line. You've taken the LBW dismissal out of the game by coming around the wicket. And Wasim Akram can protest all he likes, but when he sees the replay, spot on call from Jibby Alex.
Yeah, he's another brilliant umpire. Works on 6 Sigma, to say the least, with minimum defects in his umpiring.
So it's been an expensive spell, a fruitless spell for Wasim Akram, but that all can change if he can get Tanis Suri here, who's taken a liking to his bowling this evening. Intriguing match in progress. Game number 2 of the Emirates D10. Calmly played, and he'll retain the strike. 27 for 2 after 3, our Emirates Blues. Who uses a pen in 2026? Notes app.
Have you ever seen that school? Does your children go to that school?
What do you?
That's why.
Well, he's unmarried already. Can't say that to him.
Like any acquaintances, that's okay. Any acquaintances,
You
but
said your
kids.
kids, nieces and
No,
nephews.
nieces and nephews are your very own kids.
They're all asking for tablets these days. So Sanjay Pahel, excellent all-rounder, was part of the ILT20 winning Desert Vipers squad earlier last month or this month. Oh dear me, he's pinged him. That is a nasty blow, and we need Dr. Kiran out in the middle for a concussion check.
Yeah, we've seen that in the initial game as well. Zainullah Rahmani taking a blow, and now Tanis Suri. Dr. Kiran will be in action. As you rightly mentioned, was part of the victorious campaign of Desert Vipers. Sanjay Pahel cranking up the pace on that occasion, bowling with some G-force.
He just missed just the bounce, or didn't rise up as much as he was expecting. And dear me, Thankfully, that gap between the grill and the cap of the helmet. But seems like he's okay. Big smile, and that's encouraging to see for sure.
Well, loves to take the challenge head on, Tanish Suri.
Yeah, literally in that on that occasion.
Absolutely.
Don't want to do it that much head on, I would dare say. But seems to be okay. So Sanjay Pahel, he's come on gangbusters in the UAE domestic scene the last 2 years, hasn't
Oh,
he?
absolutely. He packs a punch, a lot of experience under his belt. Didn't quite get too many games in the recently concluded ILT 20 championship, but it's always a great experience when you're rubbing shoulders against the international players.
Attempted Yorker, but Dania Liaquat, for the most part, is looking to play with a straight bat today. Couple of runs taken, just finding that pocket of room towards that cover region.
And I think the idea is right, Ahmed, especially when you're playing the shortest format. Try to play with the straight bat rather than playing across the line. And when you get those shots of the sweet spot, you will ooze out with confidence. And I think Tanish has been brilliant. He's manufactured some wonderful shots against Wasim Akram, and he will have a role to finish this game.
Yeah, alongside Dania Liaquat, he doesn't need to go big. He can afford to just occupy the crease. Because this man can belt the ball, clears that front leg, and smash to extra cover.
And he makes it look so easy. He's cool as cucumber. Look at that shot. He just waited for the delivery to arrive and he's just muscled it. A lot of muscular power behind that shot.
Yeah, Sanjay Pahel not quick enough to bowl that full and wide. And that was an open invitation for this ferocious, clean striker of the ball, that is Dania Liaquat. Oh, inside edge, and he's chopped it on. A loose shot, and Sanjay Pahel has the final laugh.
Well, just trying to be a bit more aggressive. Daniel Liaquat was trying to play across the line, and Sanjay Pahel providing a big and major breakthrough for Team Sharjah.
Was that really required at this stage from Liaquat? You've just picked up a boundary, and an ugly looking heave has caused his demise. Maybe that roll of the finger bowled into the pitch, inside edge, and crashing into middle and leg. Oh, and a ricochet off the pads as well. Unlucky, but big smiles for Sharjah. 34 for 3 now, our Blues.
Yawning is really contagious. Yawning is really contagious. This is also not over, no.
So Taimur Ali, very handy, reliable all-rounder. Coming in at number 5, he is a bit of a crisis man, as we've seen in the past for various franchises over the years. Off the thigh pad, but Sharjah just keeping themselves in the contest here with regular wickets.
Yeah, it's those wickets which definitely get them back into the game. But I think in a run chase like this, it's all about staying out at the crease, spending some time. Yes, you might probably have a couple of overs where you tend to score about 7 or 8 runs an over. But if you have wickets in hand, and with the kind of way Tanish is batting, it's all about a couple of good overs to be back in the game.
Yeah, he certainly holds the key. He needs to bat through for the Blues. Nicely played. Glided it fine. And they'll pick up a couple. Keshav Sharma, he'll be getting into the act very soon as well for Sharjah. 37 for 3 at the end of 4.
You understanding the conversation that we are having, right? Try to continue this.
The only thing I do not understand is the technical nuances like mid-long,
Then
mid-off.
you
When I play,
Listen
I
to
know
what
that.
he's saying. Listen to what he's saying.
then you ask us. Then that way we can continue the convo. Like
See, what is, I'm lost, what is, okay, sure. See, when you make
So no spin being introduced just yet by Khalid Shah. Mohammad Irfan, another star all-rounder capped by the UAE recently, coming into the game, and he's a terrific cricketer, especially for this format, isn't he, Riz?
Oh, absolutely. Bowls with the military medium pace. Does have the ability to pick up wickets, Mohammad Irfan, and those variations that he brings to the table.
Pace off seems to be difficult to get off the wicket here. Another big inside edge for Taimur Ali. And of course, he would want to make amends after dropping Tanis Suri's catch in Wasim Akram's second over.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that will be running on back of your mind after dropping a sitter, and would certainly want to contribute with providing a wicket for Team Sharjah. I tell you what, the off-pace deliveries are not easy to hit. We've seen the first delivery, Taimur Ali trying to belt it towards the onside.
Well, that will be a wide. Irfan will protest, but that was well beyond the tram lines.
Absolutely. And I love the intent. I love the way the young batters are trying to be innovative. But I understand when you have pace on, it's easy to execute those ram shots. But with pace off, it's not quite easy, Ahmed.
Absolutely, especially against a bowler like Irfan, who always mixes it up. Fair enough, he's not express pace, and that shot is on with third in the circle. But you need to decide very late. You can launch it towards deep cover, and it's gone straight to that man. Ibrahim Masood gets his third catch of the evening.
Well, it's been brilliant in the field. Third catch of the evening, and we were just talking about Mohammad Irfan. After dropping a sitter, he picks up the prize scalp of Tanish, bowling to his field and executing it really well.
Well, a major wicket falling for the Blues. 39 for 4 now in pursuit of that score of 97. So in comes Usaid Amin. Took a bit of tap with the ball in hand, so he'll be looking to make amends. Very fine batter, genuine all-rounder, technically sound. And once again, it's not a big score, just going at 10 per over. For 5 overs should not be a difficult task, to be quite honest, but Emirates Blues are making a meal of it. And Sharjah are well and truly in the game. Oh, fishing outside off. That one just zipping through, skidding through from Irfan.
Another player who was part of the Sharjah setup in the recently concluded D20 series, Usaid Amin. He does pack a punch and he's been a match winner for his team. Today he's up against his own opposition, so it'll be interesting to see how he will channel himself in this run chase.
Yeah, quite a few ex-Sharjah boys in the blue setup for this D10. Just getting it wrong on that occasion. Whenever he's attempted that back of the hand slower ball, it's gone too wide of the crease.
He's just trying to be away from the hitting arc of the batter. Mohammad Irfan represented UAE at the International T20s, also was part of the Hong Kong Sixes, Mohammad Irfan. A lot of fan following for him in Hong Kong.
Yeah, why not? He's a terrific cricketer. Swashbuckling left-hander with the bat. Skewed away, and delightful placement from Usaid Amin. Split the gap for 4.
There was a pace on delivery from Mohammad Irfan, and with width on offer, all he had to do was find that gap towards the backward point region, and he executes it to perfection.
Lovely shot indeed. Just breaking the wrists to create that angle. And how well did he time that? No chance for the two youngsters in the deep. A better delivery. Oh, is there a run out here? There will be a big appeal. Mohammad Irfan and Britya are convinced, but I think Taimur Ali has made it.
Could be a case of touch and go. Was absolutely quick, Ritya Arvind behind the stumps.
Yeah, he got a friendly bounce as well. whipped off his gloves in a flash. And looks like umpire Ali Kamran is satisfied. Taimur Ali is a run-out candidate in the past, we've seen. He does tend to ball watch, so you need to be careful with him.
Oh, absolutely. You can't afford to have another casualty here. 4 wickets already down in pursuit of 97.
This feels like a final over thriller in the making. It's just that awkward score, and you've lost early wickets. Flat batted towards cow corner, and it finds the gap for Taimur Ali.
That will definitely give him a lot of confidence going into the run chase, Taimur Ali. It was in his hitting arc, waited for the delivery, and has managed to find a boundary. That will bring us to the end of over number 5, 49 for 4.
We are not even halfway, don't worry. We will see your excitement level at 10 p.m.
No, my mother. And I'm done.
Right then, Irfan Yusufzai into action from the Bukhatir end in the slot that's been given as a no ball. Free hit on offer, probably overstepping on that occasion. Irfan Yusufzai straight away with a extra.
What a beautiful start to this over, yeah? It's really amazing to see the very first ball being a boundary, and that is a 4.
Yeah, free hit on offer straight away. Usaid Amin would want to cash on this particular opportunity. With that boundary, the required run rate under 10 runs and over.
Of course it is. The second delivery.
Another no ball. 2 no balls on the trot. We've known him as a sidearm specialist. Just missing his footing is Irfan Yusufzai.
And that has been declared as a wide. No ball it is.
I just can't believe it. Irfan Yusufzai. 2 deliveries overstepping. Another free hit on offer. Taimur Ali with the free hit. He goes aerial. He goes big, and that is massive. Out of the park.
It really is out of the stage and the audience. Wow. To the listeners out there, wow. This is magnificent. What say?
This is exactly what we were talking about. It's about holding wickets, and with those no balls on offer and 1 in the slot, free hit. Look at the bat speed. Look at the way it has traveled. And that just went up and over in a flash of light.
The batting team, wow. These guys are such opportunists and really loved the way Blues took their chance and risks.
It's all about 1 over. It's all about getting that 1 good over. And I think this is going to be an expensive over. They've already managed to pick up 13 runs of it, and it's just that 1 delivery that has been bowled. And what it has done to the equation, from 9.36, it has brought down to the required run rate of 7.24. And this is exactly what I talk about. It's all about staying at the crease. It's all about applying yourself, and you will get such overs where you can maximize and try to get as much as possible.
Of course. Irfan really needs to punish his balls.
Subtle change in pace. Played towards the long leg region. It'll just be a single. Doesn't matter to Taimur Ali. Is already maximized as much as possible in the first couple of deliveries.
Of course, he has maximized his shots and played it well. Awaiting Irfan's next delivery.
Full toss. It was a Yorker, but slightly drifting down towards the leg side. We've seen seamers and medium pace bowlers in operation so far. Yet to see the likes of Ibrahim Masood, who's a brilliant bowler, has been picking up wickets quite comfortably. So far it has been the pace option for Team Sharjah.
Pace it is. Irfan with his fourth delivery.
Good hit. Will it find the fence? Yes, it will. Bit of work for Ibrahim Masood. And I tell you what, Shweta, as a batter myself, the blade that Usaid Amin is holding, it's MBS. It could be
Okay.
about 2.7 pounds. It is light in weight. So when you're up against some seam bowlers, it'll be easy for you to maneuver the half trackers. That was a long hop. And look at that shot, the connection, the moment it
Wow.
hit the sweet spot, it was meant to be a boundary.
Yes, yes, indeed.
He's darting in, much better delivery. That's exactly where it's got to be. He's got to bowl to his field, Irfan Yusufzai.
It really is getting dark out here, and I'm sure the batters are energized and pumped for the second innings. We have
Yeah, absolutely. The floodlights have taken full control now. It's going to be a night game from here on. Look at that connection one more time from Taimur Ali. He knew where the fielder was placed. It has been quite an expensive over from Irfan Yusufzai.
Of course, it has been a very expensive over, and I really can't, I really don't know if they can afford these many runs. But wow, what an over. 74 for 4. Floating over it is.
Yeah, a bit of exercise for Mr. GB Alex, match official. It's the floating power play, and why not? You might as well want to finish off things just to ensure you get off this tournament with a high, get those 2 points, and get that positive net run rate. 17 of 8 for Usaid Amin. Taimur Ali 16 of 6. He belted a beautiful maximum. And Sanjay Pahal has been deputed to bowl the floating power play over. Let's have a look at the field that's been set up for Usaid Amin. He's got a wideish deep third, and he's got deep square leg outside the 30-yard circle, and a packed offside field inside this circle for Usaid Amin. And the ball finds the fence. It was a half tracker drifting down the leg side, and easy pickings for Usaid Amin.
What a partnership between Usaid and Taimur. Oh, wow. They have been great on field. An amazing partnership indeed. And let's watch the replay. Wow, what a swing. What a swing. And it just goes past the fielder and to the borders. What a sight. That was Sanjay's first ball. And he gives 4 for the first ball.
Change in field immediately. Deep third comes inside the circle, and they've got a mid wicket now towards the onside. Deep mid wicket in position. Swing and a miss, drifting down the leg side. Probably just in line on that occasion, gets away with it, Sanjay Pahal. No, say I mean, another brilliant batter, hails all the way from Karachi, Pakistan. Has done well in the UAE domestic circuit, works really hard, trains really hard behind the scenes. And we have match winners in Emirates Blues as well as in Sharjah. But I think today it's been Emirates Blues who've been dominated. Fielder stationed there, it will just be a single.
Just a single. And this is the 7th over. And the 4th ball is yet to come.
Beautiful delivery. Shocked himself. He's cracking up the pace just a little bit towards the onside, but he will take it.
18 needed for 3.2 with the dot ball. Why does Vritya actually look like MSD, Captain Cool? Like his hair length is as, if you have seen MSD in his initial days, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he had a similar length. Interesting to watch at the com box.
Yeah, absolutely an influential catalyst himself is Vritya Arwen. He was the top run getter, the top 3 run getters of the D20 that was concluded in October, and now in the shortest format of the game. Was part of the Desert Vipers as well. And yet again, what I like about Sanjay Pahal is if you notice the last 2 deliveries, Shweta, he's consistently bowling in those areas, and there's no room whatsoever, not allowing any room whatsoever to operate. Khalid Shah operating with a seam in action, yet to see the likes of Keshav Sharma, who was left arm orthodox alongside Ibrahim Masood.
Consistency is key, and it's so evident with Sanjay's every ball and how he has actually maintained his consistency throughout. And here comes his last delivery.
Change in field one more time. They've got deep mid wicket dropping in, and short, Whitey's short third has now moved outside the 30-yard circle as deep third. Another beautiful delivery. Was there an inside edge? Sanjay Pahal is asking questions to GB Alex. Empire absolutely not interested. That will bring us to the end of over number 7. 81 for 4. (16 required of 18 deliveries, just under run a ball, and definitely both the batters would want to finish off things quickly. We spoke about it. It's a belter of a track. It's a good wicket to bat on. Opting to bowl first were Emirates Blues. They did a phenomenal job with the ball, restricting them just for 96.
16 runs needed in 3 overs. That's solid 18 balls. Here begins the 8th over by Wali M.
Oh, look at that shot. That is massive. That is out of the stadium.
That is so impressive. That's super impressive. And wow, what a shot, who said.
Was brilliant in the first over, Wali Mohammad, and now brought back into the attack, and he spent some time out at the centre. A big heave towards the onside. It got the elevation, it also had the distance in it, and it's a beautiful looking shot. These are good signs for Emirates Blues. Batters delivering at the right time. They did lose wickets, but they've managed to stitch up that partnership, propelling them to chase this total down.
A powerful one, and I really think their net run rate will be of a good one. Yes, indeed.
Just waiting for the ball to arrive. Probably they might need replacement ball. There you have. We have third umpire walking out to the centre with a new set of balls.
After good contemplation and deliberation between the two batsmen, and the ball has been handed over by the third umpire to the umpire on the field. We continue with the 8th over. Usaid on strike with Wali's second ball for the over.
And as a batter, you will definitely ooze out with confidence when you're able to strike the ball really hard. You've seen the previous delivery that was dispatched for a maximum, and up against a quality bowler. Wali is just making his debut today for Sharjah. Was brilliant in the first over, gave away just 2 runs, and now the first delivery that he's faced has been sent for a maximum. Full toss, using that pace on offer. Straight to the fielder at backward point region. It's got protection in place. And then all of a sudden, it's just a single digits required to win this contest for Emirates Blues.
A really nice debut for Wali, actually. Wali's third delivery. And he is ready to pounce.
Good looking drive. Again, using that pace on offer. Just a bit of a different approach altogether from Khalid Shah. Well, he's been brilliant with the leadership skills. We've seen him throughout the D series concluded in 2025. Just a bit of strange approach. We haven't seen the likes of Keshav as well as Ibrahim Masood. Just that plan not working in their favour. Oh, look at that connection one more time. That is maximum.
Once again, a maximum by Usaid himself. Wow, I really like this over. It's really getting closer to death overs, and it actually is feeling like the same.
Anything between middle and leg. That was a long hop, half tracker, aiming at the rib cage area. And Usaid Amin is one such batter. Anything onto his body, he loves to play towards that long leg region. And this has been brilliant batting from Usaid Amin straight away.
He really does take the risks, actually.
Remember, he was part of Sharjah, and now he's delivering against Sharjah. A very good pick by Emirates Blues.
Oh, of course, it is one very important pick. There's some kind of discussion between the bowlers, and let's see the fifth delivery of Wali. Of course, he's ready, he's going, and let's see how it goes.
That was a good comeback from Wali. Scores are level, just that 1 run required now. This has been phenomenal display of batting skills from both the batters, Taimur Ali and Usaid Amin. Taimur Ali keeping company alongside Usaid Amin, 37 of 16 for Usaid, and Taimur Ali as well joining the party.
Yes, the last delivery, and just one needed for 2.1 overs. Wow, 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 wow. That was a good one. That was a really amazing way to actually end this match. And with that, we have come to the end of this match. Wow, what an ending.
Just not learning from his mistakes there. Yet again, providing one in his slot. That was Kazin. Earlier on, it was Taimur, I beg your pardon, Usaid Amin, and now Taimur Ali joining the party. Finishing off the innings in style by picking up a maximum. They managed to chase the score down in just 8 overs.
With 2 overs remaining, and that's like 12 whole balls, and that should be an amazing net run rate. Wow. Emirates Blues it is, the winners of tonight.
We have clinical performance throughout. They were initially the bowlers of Sharjah did create some turbulence, but they've managed to come back strongly thanks to some wonderful partnership between these two batters, Usaid Amin and Taimur Ali. Tanish was brilliant, 21 of 13. Then those two quick wickets. Ahmad Tariq goes for a duck. Then it was Aftab Alam. Another wicket goes down. And then Daniel Liaquat did provide some impetus required. 13 of 7 for him. And it was just one-way traffic from there on.
And look at this, they had 7 extras as well.
Plenty of batting. Shahbaz Ali can bat. Awais Ali Shah. Matiullah
Now
Khan
comes-
packs a punch.
Now comes the bowling card. Wasim Akram, 12 economy, and the highest being Irfan, 25. That's a really an amazing economy. And the least being Sanjay Pahal, 7.50 with 7 extras.
Pick of the bowlers by far still Wali Mohammad took a bit of tap in the final over, gave away 2 runs in the first, but still quite okay with the economy. Yeah, there you are. Tanish Suri starting off the proceedings really well. It was a couple of deliveries in his slot, waited for those deliveries to come, using the pace on offer up against Wasim Akram. Then that was the first catch taken by Ibrahim Masood, waited for it, and then the second wicket as well, providing that much needed breakthrough.
Wow. I mean, the shots that they play, Emirates Blue especially, wow, they really know. Oh, look. That was the only blunder that was being committed.
Short selection is the name of the game. When they were down and under, they lost those wickets. Then came Usaid Amin and Taimur Ali taking that responsibility on their shoulders, ensuring they were punishing those bad deliveries. It's a beautiful track to bat on. The ball comes certainly nicely onto the bat, and using the pace on offer, we've seen they were getting those runs quite comfortably. 2 no balls that changed the course of the game completely. 25 runs were scored off Irfan Yusufzai's over.
Yes, indeed. That was a major score that was needed, and that really did change the ball game.
And again, look at the short selection. We spoke about the stroke maker, Usaid Amin and Taimur Ali doing absolutely brilliant. And in the end, they've managed to chase the score down in just 8 overs. Well, asked to bat first, winning the toss, Emirates Blues, they asked Sharjah to bat first. They managed to restrict them to 96. Sanjay Pahal was brilliant, scoring 38 of 15 deliveries. Started off slowly. Ritya Arvind, 23 of 18. And Matiullah was the pick of the bowlers, just giving away 9 runs and picking up a wicket. Tahir Zaman was impressive, 17 for 1. We can afford to have that in the shortest format of the game. Awais Ali Shah was impressive, 22 for 1. And in response, after that initial turbulence, Emirates Blues chased it down in just 8 overs with a run rate of 12.50, in the end winning comfortably and comprehensive by 6 wickets. We'll dive into a short break. On the other side of the break, we'll have Ahmad Khwaja with the post-match presentation.
Two one two. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 2 of the 2026 Emirates D10. It was the encounter played between Sharjah and Emirates Blues. Emirates Blues were set a target of 97 and they lost early wickets, but in the end they got over the line with a couple of overs to spare. It's time to present the player of the match medal that will be given out by our esteemed match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, and it goes to the star all-rounder of Emirates Blues, Usaid Amin, for his quick-fire innings, a pressure innings of 37 of just 16 deliveries in a match-winning effort. उसैद बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो 39 for 4 था जब आप अंदर गए थे. व्हाट वाज द कन्वर्सेशन आपकी बिटवीन यू एंड तैमूर अली?
बस हमारा यही प्लान था कि 1-2 ओवर लेते हैं, ज़रा बॉल पता चल जाए विकेट क्या बिहेव कर रहे हैं तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग फिर मैच को फिनिश करेंगे. बस यही हमारी प्लानिंग थी और ऐसा सच कुछ ऐसा वैसा सोचा नहीं था कि रैश शॉट खेलनी है, T10 फॉर्मेट है, ये है वो. बस अकॉर्डिंग टू दी बॉल 1-2 बॉल्स लेते हैं और उसके बाद देखते हैं क्या होता है और वो अच्छा ही रिजल्ट मिला हमें.
D20 के कंपैरिजन में कुछ सुपरस्टार्स मिसिंग है एमिरेट्स ब्लूज की बैटिंग लाइनअप पे, तो आप पे फर्दर जिम्मेदारी है?
ऑब्वियसली जो नंबर मिला है उस पर तो ज़िम्मेदारी तो होती है क्योंकि मैच फिनिश करना होता है उस नंबर पे और विकेट्स भी गिरी होती हैं, तो या ज़िम्मेदारी तो है, उसको लेके चलना है इंशाल्लाह.
और आपने बड़ी अच्छी जिम्मेदारी निभाई. ये विनर्स मेडल, गोल्ड मेडल आप किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
ऑब्वियसली माय पेरेंट्स को. वो अभी भी सारा मैच देखते हैं. लाइक इवन जब स्कोरिंग भी चल रही हो तो एक एक बॉल देखते हैं, तो ये उन्हीं को डेडिकेट करूँगा. माय फादर.
Well, you were outstanding today. Keep up the good work for your parents.
Thank you so much.
That's all from the post-match presentation. Stay tuned. We have match number 3 coming up at the Emirates D10. It's going to be Emirates Reds taking on Team Dubai. D10 on the side.